I want to say thank you also to the Rotary Club of Princeton. It's been 12 years for their continued ongoing support. Also, thank you to Princeton University for their generosity, the use of this great building, and their staff. And I also want to say that for the past 12 years, we've had the good fortune to work with someone who is a dedicated Rotarian. She is the past president of the Rotary Club of Princeton and a very dependable Community Works volunteer. She is the Director of Community Relations in the Office of Community and Regional Affairs for Princeton University. Please join me in a warm welcome to Karen Woodbridge. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I just have to say, you're in for a treat. Just wait. On behalf of Princeton University, I'd like to welcome all of you to the 12th Annual Conference on Volunteerism. This event is a wonderful example of the type of community outreach that is important to the university. Our motto is Princeton in the nation's service and in the service of all nations. Through various campus-based volunteer efforts, thousands of undergraduates and graduate students, faculty and staff volunteer in our local communities. We salute all the many organizations represented here for your hard work to help others. The university is pleased that we can be of assistance by offering the use of our facilities. Wearing another hat, as Janine said, I am a longtime member and past president of the Rotary Club of Princeton, the other sponsor of today's event, and wanted to tell you why the Rotary Club is enthusiastically involved with Community Works. Rotarians throughout the world are united under the ideal of service above self. This conference gives our Rotary Club a way to serve our local community by helping to build strong volunteer leaders. We are very pleased that you could join us and hope that you have a productive, fun, and worthwhile evening. And now, it is my great pleasure to introduce the founder and chair of Community Works, Marge Smith. As you can read, I will. I have things to say, but I need to. As you can read in your materials, Marge has been a leader and inspiration for community action for many, many years. She's committed to enabling individuals to find meaningful work through volunteering and enabling nonprofit organizations to utilize their skills effectively. A nonprofit consultant and facilitator, she has over 25 years in all facets of nonprofit work. Join me in welcoming Marge Smith.
Yay. It is such a great pleasure to see you. I think it's so inspirational. We have so much fun putting Community Works together. I hope you have equal pleasure in the projects that you are undertaking. Because when you think about it, what could be more fun to work with a team of people to achieve meaningful goals? That's what we're ultimately doing. We're winning for someone else. And when we win for someone else, we also win for ourselves, because we each gain something from this experience. So this year, we are really lucky. Someone said this is the Chinese New Year. That means that's the most important day in the Chinese culture. And so we have taken, one of the benefits of this country is we can participate and appreciate each other's culture. So we have taken ideas from the Chinese, and this is the year of the ox. Could it be better? Aren't we all going to have to work hard? I mean, could we work hard? The other part of the tradition is you found red envelopes on your chairs. And in those red envelopes on Chinese New Year, the Chinese believe in saving money, and you save it for something that's really important. That is also appropriate for this year, because we put pennies in there. I think we're going to have to make our pennies count. But the other great thing about this is we hope you will use this as an exercise to do with your groups, because there are 2 pennies. 1 penny has been in circulation. And that means when you go back to your groups, you are to think of something that you want to save money for, that you want to put in circulation. And the other, we couldn't believe it, but someone on our committee had 500 pennies that have never been circulated. So you have a penny that has never been circulated. And the concept behind that is, as we work in the nonprofits, we seriously have to think about, what do you want to save money on? An idea that you would like to put in circulation. So we have the exercise, we have the pennies, and we hope you will go back to your groups and think about and talk to each other, what are the priorities this year? It's going to be a year of hard work, and it's going to be a year of spending our money wisely on our top priorities. Symbolically, I think this will be a great exercise, and we hope you will enjoy doing it. We wish you well in your endeavors this year. Now, you've probably noticed we have a wonderful group of children sitting in front of us. And we are so appreciative. I called and talked to a teacher at PDS, Princeton Day School. And what she said when I talked to her, she said, by experiencing and being part of other cultures, whether it's a dance, whether it's literature, or whether it's music, we enhance our ability to understand each other, and we have a better chance for peace. So please welcome the Lion and the Ribbon Dance Group from Princeton Day School. They're second graders, and we are thrilled that they are here this evening to be part of our presentation. Thank you.
The Asian New Year is a joyous occasion and a time for new beginnings. Families gather together to look back on the past. Then they plan a future of health, happiness, peace, and cheer.
In China, the New Year is welcomed with parades, ribbon dances, fireworks, and magical creatures, such as the lion. Our happy lion symbolizes wealth, happiness, and all good things to come.
Three.
Thank you. Let's see, where's the mic? Does this work? Okay. We believe in having messages delivered not by PowerPoint or by a keynote speaker. We really feel that the message we would like you to take from this is that as we go about building community, we need to include children in the equation. It's really important. I'm involved with a group. We need to design jobs so families and children can participate. They are our future, and we need to figure out ways that they can provide service. Because look what they did just with very little notice. So thank you to the children and the teachers of Princeton Day School. They're going to have to move. Our next group, one year we had a sign up saying, people can't say yes unless you ask. So you would never believe it, but I found 9 people in the last 2 weeks who said yes to being part of a dragon dance. The dragon, and they were very good sports. They came yesterday, they rehearsed. It shows, in terms of modeling a message, it shows a newly formed group and what it takes. Some of you are beginning organizations. That's very different than when you are working with a group that's established. So we have newly recruited, committed volunteers to risk being part of a dragon dance, and we hope you will enjoy it. It is being led by QZ, who is a student at Princeton University. And QZ, you're on. Where are you? Oh, QZ, come on.
Okay, so you want to... All right, so hold on just a second. You can go behind the platform. I can. No, that's okay. It's kind of hard. Huh? So as everyone knows, okay, today is the Chinese New Year, and today is a day of very great importance to people and Asian cultures in general. Now, during this time, obviously, there's many different customs during this time. There's red packets, there's fireworks, and in this case, what we have here is the dragon dance. And the dragon in Chinese and Asian mythology is generally seen as a benevolent creature rather than a malevolent one in European history. So, in here, the dragon dance is often used in a lot of functions, especially New Year's, to symbolize hope, peace, prosperity, and auspiciousness. And the dragon dance itself is perhaps embodies those qualities well, because in the dragon dance, it is extremely easy to perhaps one person to do, but to synchronize with everybody else, 8 other people, requires great dedication and great skill. Now, furthermore, the dragon dance can't be possible if one person is missing. Everybody has to work together to accomplish this. So it's a really amazing thing. And we have here 9 volunteers, really amazing volunteers who devoted their time to just learning it. And so yes, I hope everyone can perhaps understand more about culture and about working together from this. And thank you very much for coming. And thank you and a round of applause for all these wonderful volunteers.
beginning stage of an organization with good spirit and goodwill, you can accomplish something. This is the most basic of the dragon dance, but I think it's wonderful, and it shows the spirit that's out there if you ask. If you don't ask, people can't say yes. The final group that we have is a group of students from Princeton University. They are the official lion dance team. So this is an example of a group of teamwork, of people who have had an opportunity to work together. And they've spent a lot of time together practicing. They did it during exams weeks. Last week was exams. They practiced, they rehearsed. And so Jamie is the drummer, and Jamie, you're on.
Before we begin, do you want to give a little intro about the history of the lion dance?
So good afternoon, everyone. We're about to perform for you a traditional art form of China, which is the lion dance. And it's a performance that's very popular and commonly seen in a lot of celebrations, from weddings to anniversaries, visit openings, birthday parties. And why it's so popular? Because of its symbolism. And when the lion dances, it dances to chase away malevolent spirits and usher in good luck and prosperity for you, the audience.
And the lion dance is also relevant to us here today because it, like any other team sport or operation, really relies on the kind of trust and cooperation that can only come from every individual in the team knowing their own responsibilities, and the team as a whole also recognizing how those roles fit together into a greater unit. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and begin.
To the people who got sprayed with the lettuce, that's actually represents extra luck and prosperity for you in the new year.
So it's your lucky day for those who got sprayed with lettuce. Thank you. I guess we sometimes have different definitions of luck also, right? Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. So thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for being a great show. There are, as you leave, we'd like you to remember some of these points. One, let's make children, schools, and communities all parts of our team. You can see there is added value when you include people from outside your circle. Secondly, teamwork is critical in terms of meeting the challenges we face. Whether we work within our organizations or with others, we cannot accomplish our goals by ourselves. We need to focus. We need to put together effective teams. We need to share clear goals, play people's strengths, and recognize accomplishments along the way. No organization is successful also without strong communications. Remember, communicate, 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 so the head and the tail know what each other's doing. Finally, we can all enjoy and learn from each other's cultures. We hope you've enjoyed the presentation this evening and that we all celebrate each other's diversity. We wish you good fortune, good health, and a happy Chinese New Year. Enjoy the evening. We are all going to leave marching to the same beat. So, Jamie, go for it. Thank you.